Good morning and welcome to Haiku Friday, September 5th, 2025. Let's get started with some haikus. Sorry it's a little bit later this morning than usual. First one is from Max Q. The ankle biters found me neath the sycamores. Better go indoors. And Max even, of course, worked in a little rhyme in that. Thank you, Max. Now we have a couple from Laurel. This is very exciting. Two from Laurel. First one from Laurel. Watering nurtures both. Tenacious blooms and top roots. Choose saturation. I like that. Second one from Laurel. Blood moon eclipses her, humbling orbits of fire, sanguine intuition. Oh, man, to me, that is just, I'm just picturing the moon, and it's alive, and it's red. Yeah, it's like a beautiful Halloween haiku. Thank you, Laurel. And I'm digging what you're saying. Yeah, the moon at night is so red and orange and with the smoke. Okay, we have one from Bill. Bill sent a lovely picture of an abandoned beachfront up in, I would imagine, in Alberta. A September beach. No kids for another year. Quiet reigns again. Sarah and I were just talking the other day about how weird it is, now that she's not tied into the school year with her job anymore. I'm retired. And of course, our kids are all grown. How, the beginning of school used to be such a hallmark in our year. And now we don't really notice it too much. Here's Rikosan's. Lives in transition, still using old language to describe the new. There is a lot of that going on right now, right? I mean, I think it's funny when these chumps try to say, oh, that's socialism or communism or whatever, and they really don't even know what socialism or communism is. While they're, of course, U.S. is buying stakes in private companies thanks to, I guess, chief communist Donald J. Trump? I don't know. But it's funny. These words, I think a lot of people are looking at Republicans and looking at Trump and saying, is that supposed to be the opposite of socialism and communism? I mean, I'm not really sure of the terms, but you're telling me that's the opposite? I want to be the opposite of that. So sign me up for socialism and communism if that's the opposite. Because I don't want to be a dumbass, evil, lying criminal that's destroying the nation. So sign me up for the opposite. All right. Thank you, Rikosan. Of course, I just put who knows? Rikosan did. I don't know. That's Rikosan's poem isn't entirely open to interpretation, but to me, that's what struck my chord. All right. And here is my haiku. Snacks fall from the sky. Ponderosa pine nut treats, crunchy and small. Yeah, it's kind of like manna falling in the wilderness. If you walk out in the backyard, you get pine nuts stuck in your hair. They're all over the deck. Millions of them. Millions of them. Now, of course, ponderosa pine nuts, not as good as pinyon pine nuts. Not too much meat in those things, that's for sure. But they're fun to chew on. All right. You know what? We're going to call this good for Haiku Friday. I'm not giving the usual update. Got some stuff going on. And I will next week hopefully have updates for you. I do have some cool art projects I'm looking at right now. And but you know what? Have a great weekend. And those of you who are tuning in, maybe for the first time, send me your haikus. 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. Lots of great examples here. I'll read them for you. I'll read them and the world will hear your haikus. All right. Thanks for tuning in to Haiku Friday. Go to haikufriday.com. Bye now.